Hello, my YouTube family. Well, it is finally Friday. Finally. And I do believe it's what, April 3rd or 4th? What is it? It's April 3rd. There we go. April 3rd, 2015. So let us get started. Let me talk about lips of the day first, and then I will tell you, of course, why I wasn't in yesterday. Some of you may already know because some of you are my Facebook friends, so some of you already know why I didn't make a video yesterday, because I didn't go to work yesterday. So let me start with lips of the day because you can't miss these. This is a combo, please. Combo, please. Haven't done a combo in a stone's age. So here we go. Yes, there is a liner, which I think I forgot to take out. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. It's a nub. Oh my God, I need to get another one of these because this is a nub. It's become a nub. My NYX Purple Rain. So the rain part is gone. You know, once the purple is gone, you know. So there we go. So this is Purple Rain, lined. And filled is my Stila. You can't see this, it's too small. But it's Stila Gemma. And this is the beautiful Gemma. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed you do, people. And this is Gemma. That is Gemma. Oh, looks like it broke off a little. There we go. It's got its own shine, but I put just a touch more to it. I had to, because I'm still at work. Even though I don't know why I was at work because nobody else was. It's Good Friday and Passover. So that's Gemma. Oh. I had worn Gemma before on its own, but today I put touched it up a little bit more. And this is what I touched it up with. Black Radiance Perfect Tone Lip Gloss in the color, oh Lord, hold on. It doesn't say. I know this, I think it was Violet something or something Violet. It doesn't say the name of it. Yeah. 5104. That's all I got. 5104. And it was Violet something. And I will do a swatch of that as well. And there you have it. See, it's a little lighter, but it's got a kind of iridescent look to it. So I put that on top of that, and you got that. Yes. So this was a combo. And this is the combo. There you go. Black Radiance, people. Perfect Tone Lip Gloss, and it's the purple one. That's all I can tell you. Violet something or something violet. So there you have it, people. Okay. So let us go back to Wednesday. Tom wasn't doing his cat crazy. He wasn't running around. He wasn't, he didn't have a bounce to his step. He was just lethargic. He was lying down all the time. But Wednesday night, I kept hearing him go to the litter box, come back, go to the litter box, come back. He was having a hard time pooping. He wasn't crying or anything, but he wasn't peeing and he wasn't pooping. That is a vet visit ASAP. Now, remember I said I made a vet visit for him on Sunday. It couldn't wait. It could not wait. I wasn't going to let my baby suffer for those days. No. So I called work and I said, I'm not coming in, taking a personal day. Scruffed Tom up, slapped him in the carrier. He cried and cried and meowed, and I called. I had to wait until 10 o'clock to finally call and say, it's sort of a semi-emergency. My cat is not well. He's not acting himself. He's constantly going to the litter box, and I don't think he's defecating, and I don't think he's peeing. And they were like, oh really? Oh really? Bring him in right away. So scruffed him, boom, into the cat carrier. Cry, cry, cry. And I'm like, yes, baby, yes, baby. I can't get used to it. I can't get used to scruffing him. See, he's lethargic. He doesn't even want to do the pillows. So he's a little better, but not 100% better. But we went to North Shore Animal League, of course, and I walked in. I was a walk-in, and the doctor saw him and felt his bladder, and his bladder was extraordinarily full. So he released the pee. It was a lot of pee. No wonder my baby was uncomfortable and he couldn't move in anything. He released so much urine and just kept it. He stopped and then he released some more, and he stopped and he released some more. And Tom, he was a trooper. When I have to admit, he's a good cat when it comes to the vet. He doesn't scruffle around, and he doesn't try to, he just, because he's so scared. You could tell, because when you feel him and pet him, he's like shivering, like he's really, really frightened. So I'm always there. I'm always talking to him. I'm constantly petting him. I'm not going anywhere, okay? So the doctor, they did everything. They stuck things in the poor baby's behind, and they released as much as they could. They took a urine sample. He had a little bit of blood in it. You couldn't see the blood when it was coming out, but he took he did a sample on, what doctors do, and there was a little bit of blood, and he said, yeah, it's most likely a urinary tract infection. So I said, so what's that? He goes, well, we're going to take this to the lab and see if it's, anything more serious than a UTI. But most of the time it really isn't. He asked me what I fed Tom. I said Innova. He's like, okay, that's good. Grain-free. And, he stayed there for maybe a good 20 minutes. The doctor really gave him the once over. I mean, he was feeling his stomach. My baby was invaded. Okay, he was invaded. And, he gave me a prescription called Clavamox. And it's a liquid that I have to squirt into Tom's mouth. Well, when I got home, Tom was not in the mood for Clavamox. He wasn't in the mood for mom. He was not in the mood. I opened up the carrier, and he zoomed out of there like I knew he would. He didn't eat. He was like very, very stubborn and very, very, throwing a tantrum like a cat does when he feels that he was trapped and invaded. He was invaded. So he stayed under the bed most of the time, and it was later at night that he came out very cautiously, checking me out like, is she friend or foe? I don't know what my mother is anymore. She's doing things to me, and I think she's trying to kill me. You know how cats are. So he finally found his way to my lap. Little did he know that before he came out, I had already injected I think it was 1 milliliter of the Clavamox in the syringe. They gave me 2 syringes for free. And I had already injected it. So I'm petting him, and I am scared out of my mind because I've never had to do this before. And finally, I scruffed him, and he went limp. And I had to scruff him and kind of force it in between his gums because he wasn't opening his mouth. So I squirted it, and then I let him go, and he ran for the hills. And he looked back at me like, I trusted you, Mom, and you're not the same mother that I thought you were. That kind of a look. Under the bed he went again, and I said, well, okay, but at least. So I gave him his, now I have to do this twice a day. I don't really think I'm going to do it twice a day because it takes a toll on me and it takes a toll on him. But this is a fast working medicine. And the reason why I say that is because this morning I had to do it again. And I got most of it in his mouth, but some of it squirted like on his face. So I'm sure he had to do a little licking, or some of it went on his paw, so I'm sure he licked that off as well. I tried to squirt a little on his food, see if I could do it that way. Cats have a nose like nobody's business. He went into, because he went back, I feed him in the cat carrier to get him used to it. I feed him in there. I leave all the gates, the crate open. And he peeked his head up and looked at me like, do you think I'm stupid? Mom, what is this crap? And he walked away. And I was like, damn. Because I tried to take a handful of food, squirt it in the middle, and cover it with another handful of food, thinking that maybe he wouldn't notice. So I had to eliminate all of that and gave him a fresh bowl with nothing on it. But this morning, before going to work, I kind of sat in the living room. He's still a little bit lethargic. So in a way, it kind of works for me. He's a little lethargic. So I had to scruff him again, squirt it into his mouth again. Off he went. And I said, well, you know, you could hate me all this morning. I'm just getting dressed and I'm going to go to work. So you'll have time to hate me. And, you know, you can hate me all you want. By the time I come home, hopefully you won't hate me that much. Well, the good thing is when I came home just, you know, a few minutes ago. What time is it? Oh, half an hour ago I came home. It's already 6:33. I came home at 5:55, actually. Spoke to Pop for a little bit. And, you know, yeah, Pop's home now. So I came upstairs and I didn't see him. Normally he's lying on the bed waiting for Mom, or he's lying in the sofa in the living room waiting for Mom. Didn't see him at all. So I'm kind of concerned. So as I'm taking off my sweater and I'm taking off my shoes, here he comes sauntering about. So I said, hey, baby, how's it going? And he looked a little better. He just looked a little better. So I said, let me go check the litter box, see what's going on. He pooped. He's still, you know, I can hear him in the litter box now. Maybe he wants to poop some more. But he started to poop. So maybe this medicine is fast acting. Because it seems to be working. Plus, I guess what the doctor did with his bladder, he emptied it out. So, you know, he's got more room and he's not going to be as uncomfortable. But he pooped just a little bit, you know, not a big lump or anything, but at least it's beginning. So there's that. So it looks like it's working. I'm supposed to feed him this medicine. Here he is. I'm supposed to feed him this medicine for 10 days, twice a day. I think I'm just going to stretch it to once a day for the 20 days. I think they gave me enough liquid. I mean, they gave me like a very small, it's in a small dark red bottle, but the liquid is very milky. It looks just like milk. And it kind of smelled, because I made Tom smell it. I put it around his nose and I made him smell it. And he wasn't offended. As a matter of fact, he was like licking his lips like, I'm ready for this. So, well, if you're ready for it, don't give me a hard time. But it smells mildly, not a heavy scent, mildly like cherries, like a cherry scent. So I'm like, oh, this must be, you know, like a cherry flavored milk of magnesia or something. So it looks like it's working. I don't know where he went. He probably went under the bed again. Yeah. He's going to be going under the bed a lot, but it looks like he is doing his business. So it seems to be working. So he'll be fine. He'll be back to his cat crazy self, hopefully very, very soon. When the test results come back, it should be around Monday or Tuesday. So I'll get a call then to see, you know, if they've got any advice for me or if they want me to continue to feed him the Clavamox. And, you know, I'll let them know in the meantime that he did manage to poop. He made a bowel movement. It looks like everything is okay. He doesn't seem to be in pain. He's still a little sluggish. But other than that, I think we're looking up with my tomcat. We're looking up. So I wanted to fill you in on that. That's the reason why you did not see me yesterday. I think that's a very legitimate reason because my baby comes first. Okay. I love you all, but you know, your children come first for you. Your two-legged children. I have a four-legged furry one. So I am a cat mom. And, you know, even though I've had him for 3 years, this is still new to me. This him not feeling well and, you know, me rushing to the vet is very new to me. So I was a nervous wreck because I had left like 3 messages yesterday morning at the North Shore Animal League because, of course, they don't open until 10. I kept calling 8, 7, 8, 9. I was every hour on the hour. So when I finally called back at like 10:05, the guy answered. It was the guy who answered. And he said, he said, yes, who's speaking? And I said, oh, this is Nancy Cash. He goes, oh, wait, I recognize your voice. Hold on, I'll patch you through. I was a nervous wreck, people. Okay. All right. I'll eventually get used to it. But I don't want anything to happen to my baby. I want him to be perfect every single day. Okay. So he's drinking his water. He's still walking around a little sluggish, you could tell. But he's on the mend. He's getting there. He's getting there. And all this time I thought because he's a full grown cat now. And looking at him, I thought he had gained like an immense amount of weight. When the doctor weighed him, I was expecting to see like 10, 12 pounds or whatever. He is 9 pounds and 14 ounces. He's still my little guy. He'll always be my little guy. He don't look like that little guy, but he is smaller compared to other big cats. He's a small cat. I always wanted a small cat. I got exactly what I wanted. I wanted a small, black, placid cat. Not a cat from hell, but thank God for Jackson Galaxy because I learned a lot from him too. And you too, Dana. She is senior cat mom, people. Senior cat mom. Helped me. She has walked me off the ledge, talked me off the suicidal ledge more than enough times because Dana has 2 cats and she's had cats previous. So she's, you know, well versed in the cat kingdom. And thank you, Dana. Thank you, Dana. Thank you, Dana. You have helped me on more than one occasion, more than you know. She just like, you know, I'll talk about I'm worried and I'm concerned and this and that. And here comes Dana answering, you know, my comments or whatever I'm posting on Facebook. And she's like, oh, don't worry about it. All you have to do is this and that, and, you know, A, B, and C. And don't worry about it. And he'll be fine. And so thank you, Dana. Okay, let's talk about other stuff. Because I wrote it all down, people. I wrote it all down. Scandal, can we discuss? Oh, sweet Jesus. Last night's episode was a twisty-turny. I was very concerned about Jake. I was very concerned. I was like, they're going to have to kill his ass. They're going to kill him off the show, and I don't know why, and what the hell is going on? For those of you who haven't seen it, all I have to say is just watch. Don't blink. Don't get up. Pause it. If you have it on DVR, pause it. If you have to go to the bathroom or whatever, because if you miss something, you miss something. Okay? But this episode was, like every episode of Scandal, phenomenal. Okay? This one was twisty-turny. Phenomenal. That's all I have to say. Okay, is anybody watching American Crime, which is the show right after Scandal? This show, there are some characters in there that really irk me. And of course, they focused on them yesterday. And I really have to learn to kind of watch television without getting emotionally involved. Because, you know, my heart can't take it. My blood pressure, people. Between that girl and the guy, he just came out of jail. And now she wants to go to Vietnam with him. You want to go where? Say what now? She a drug addict and, well, it looked like she has gone to the other side. And then they arrested his ass again, even though he's not the one that killed her. she basically OD'd. He didn't want to have anything to do with getting more drugs, but she gets very crazy when she doesn't get her fix. So she got her fix and she OD'd. So there's that. Good show. In case you're not watching it, good show. The Blacklist. I forgot to DVR it. My bad. I forgot to DVR it because on the TV guide it looked like it was a repeat. It's not a repeat. It was a new one. So during the weekend, maybe tonight, after Grimm, I'm going to have to do my prime time on demand and watch my Blacklist, because that is a show. That is a show. Okay? That's all I have to say. I love my Blacklist. And of course, tonight is Grimm. And that's basically it, because on Fridays, there is nothing to watch anymore. But beware, people. I think it's next week. It's not this Sunday. I think it's next Sunday. Game of Thrones starts, honey. Don't nobody talk to me. Don't nobody call me. Don't nobody talk to me. Don't nobody try to contact me. He better be on his best behavior and feeling good and feeling fine. Okay? That's all I have to say. So that is that with that upon that. And of course, Sunday is a whole bunch of stuff. I don't know what the hell. There's something that I want to DVR, but I don't know if I'm going to have. Yeah, something's going to have to be, and I think it's going to be Real Housewives of Atlanta. I'm going to have to give that one up and DVR it because it repeats. So I'll have to DVR the repeat and watch it maybe on Monday or that night or whatever, depending on how I feel. Because, you know, I like to talk about it the following Monday. So I may have to watch it later on that night and go to sleep a little bit later. But there's a show called AD. It's like the continuation of the Bible. Now, they showed the Bible last year, and it was good. Remember I was talking about Sexy Jesus? Well, Sexy Jesus is not in this one because it's after his death. It's AD, after death. That's what AD stands for. BC is the Old Testament, before Christ. AD is after death, after Christ's death. In case y'all didn't know what BC and AD stood for, that's what it stands for. So this one is called The Bible. No, this one is called AD. It's called AD. And it looks like it's going to be phenomenal. So I am going to try to watch that. Of course, it's Easter Sunday. Now, I don't know how I'm going to do all of this because on Easter Sunday, they are also showing my 10 Commandments. I never, since Mom introduced me to the 10 Commandments, way back in 1972, I think it was. I think that was the first time we saw it in this very house when we were living downstairs. Mom and I think I've told you this story a number of times, but I love telling it anyway. We used to take the cushions of the sofa and plop them on the living room floor and just like lie down on them and watch the 10 Commandments. Now, when it was made, you know, it was a phenomenal thing to see the parting of the Red Sea. I mean, I've seen it so many times now. It's, you know, it still fascinates me. It just, because in that time, for them to have that kind of technology to be able to do it that way. Now, of course, I think AD is going to have a scene of the parting of the Red Sea. But Moses was before Christ. So I don't know what. All I know is they showed a commercial where some guy, he stomps his staff and the waters part. So I'm assuming that's Moses, unless there was another parting of the Red Sea that I don't know about, or another parting of some sea. I don't know. In any event, I'm sure the special effects nowadays have far exceeded Cecil B. DeMille's special effects from way back when. It was a 10 Commandments was a Cecil B. DeMille movie. I know some of y'all are so young, y'all don't even know what the hell I'm talking about. But Cecil B. DeMille was a famous producer and director way back in the day. In any event, so I love, still to this day, even after Mom's passing, still to this day, I have to. It is a must. It is a requirement that whenever the 10 Commandments is on, I have to watch it. So it is written, so it shall be done. That's Yul Brynner's line. He plays the brother of Moses. Yeah. He was always saying that because he was the king. Or so he thought. In any event, that is it, people. I've already filled you in on how my Easter Sunday is going to be. Since Mom's passing, Easter, Palm Sunday, Easter, every Sunday is just another day for Pop and I. So, you know, we don't do big dinners together. We don't. That was a mom thing. Since she's been extracted from our lives, we just have not filled the void. So we just respected the void. And I do my thing, Pop does his thing, and that's just how it goes. Okay? So that's what I'll be doing. Sunday, I'm going to be a mad woman because I'm not going to know what to watch, what to DVR. I'm going to have to give something up. I'm already getting hyper about it. I need to relax. It's Friday, honey. I seriously need to relax. But I do have to wake up tomorrow morning and go to the bank. Because I had to go to the bank yesterday. I made a Zoom for the bank yesterday. I withdrew a good amount of cash because I knew that he was sick, so I knew something was going to cost. So I extracted a hell of a lot of money to go to the vet. So I was well prepared when the bill finally did come. But now I have money remaining, and I am not going to hold it in my hot little hands because that only means trouble. And since it was so much money, it goes right back in the bank. So I have to deposit. I could have done it after work today, but it's starting to rain. I didn't want to do anything in the rain. So I came straight home. But tomorrow morning, it'll give me an excuse to go out because tomorrow's going to be a little better. The weather's going to be no rain. It's going to be clearer. So everything's going to be copacetic. So I'm going to go to the bank tomorrow. Okay. So that is that. I am yakety yakking on and on. This is, it's 27 minutes now. So I really need to go. I hope you all have a wonderful Passover, a wonderful Easter, and I will see you on Monday. Still continue to say prayers for Tomcat because, he's not he's still, because he's visiting the litter box again pretty often. He's going back and forth, but at least I know he's trying and he is pooping a little bit. So he's probably still very constipated, but, the medicine is helping. If I have the opportunity to do so, I'll inject another shot in his mouth and then he'll hate me again the rest of the night. But, he'll just have to hate me for quite some time. And then he'll thank me when he feels oh so much better by knocking down my glasses case, which, as you can see, I don't even put it up there anymore because what's the point? In any event, people, I love you. I love my YouTube family. Hit me up. Let me know what you think of this beauty, honey. Stila Gemma, honey. This is the ish. So, just to let you know. I did a lip look on it before, like I told you, but it was by itself, solo. So, you can always look that one up. This one is a combo with this lip gloss, which I don't know what this one is. I think I did a lip look on this by itself also, but I'm not. I'd tell you what to look up, but I don't remember what it is because the name is not on the package. Okay, I love you. I will talk to you on Monday. Have a safe and wonderful, happy Easter, a wonderful Passover, and I will talk to you again on Monday. Bye now.